So it looks like Nia Long has finally closed the door on her relationship with Ime Udoka, because now it's being reported that she's going to receive over $30,000 a month in child support after the big affair situation that blew up over a year ago. But what comes out from these illegal documents is a little bit more shocking. Just how much money Ime Udoka is making. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So we followed this whole Ime Udoka situation. We turned Kempire channel into KSPN, Kempire Sports, and we had to give you an update because I was like, this is actually interesting and worth talking about. Because I don't want to talk about all the nitty gritty of every little story that comes out. But as you know, Nia Long recently did an interview with Jeezy, and she talked about her own relationship struggles and the whole Ime Udoka situation. And she's spoken out in a couple of interviews since then. And one of the main things that she did not realize was how much the community really supported and loved her as a person, because a lot of people were saying, how do you cheat on Nia Long? That was like the trending reaction to Ime Udoka reportedly cheating on Nia Long after being with her for so many years, cheating on her with some woman that worked at where did he work? The Boston Celtics. All right, look at me remembering. Since then, she has been stopped by paparazzi. People have been wondering, are you going to get back with him? And she was like, so we already knew her reaction to possibly getting back with Ime Udoka. It was not happening. If anything, she's living her best single woman life right now and looks great. And her career is doing very well. So as you know, Ime and Nia share a child together. Sidebar, is Ime short for something else? Anyone know? Let me know in the comment section. But regardless, Nia is 3 letters. His name is 3 letters. I was like, oh, anyway, sidebars. But as you know, they share a child together. And one of the things that they had to figure out in this separation was custody and child support. And you might be surprised at how much Nia is going to be receiving for their son. So the Blast got their hands on the documents, allegedly we'll say, in regards to their child support settlement. So they write this. They said Nia Long and her ex Ime Udoka have settled their custody battle, and the famous actress will be getting over $32,000 a month in child support. According to court documents obtained by the Blast, the former couple will share joint custody of their 12-year-old son, and Long will receive $32,500 in monthly child support. In the settlement negotiated by Long's powerhouse attorney, Samantha Spector, the actress is giving her ex-boyfriend a break in child support because she could have gotten more, according to them. However, she is a high-earning actress and businesswoman. The settlement states since Udoka's monthly disposable income is $465,804. Wasn't he just unemployed? Well, apparently he has a new job. He makes almost $500,000 a month. Did I get into the wrong field? But that means I would need to know sports. And apparently he actually, before he allowed his ding-a-lang, to affect his work, he was supposedly a very good coach. All right? Didn't he almost bring them to, he brought them to the playoffs, right? But they didn't win. If I'm wrong, you guys will correct me in the comment section. It's okay. So apparently his disposable income, meaning that, he has other income, but this is money he can just, is $465,804. And their son resides with Nia 95% of the time. I know what you're thinking. 95% of the time, he's a coach. They explain this. So the payment for child support technically should have been $56,389. However, the former couple who separated in 2022 following revelations of Udoka's involvement with the Boston Celtics staff member, mutually agreed upon the $32,500 monthly payment. So regarding the timeshare, Udoka, as the head coach of the Houston Rockets, he got a new job. He has extensive travel commitments. Remember, that was the lady that he cheated on Nia with. She was handling the travel arrangements. Hopefully he's learned his lesson. So he has extensive travel commitments during the season and potential postseason playoffs. For the current 2023-2024 season, the parents agreed that the child support calculations, Udoka has a less than 5% timeshare with their son, while Nia has approximately 95% timeshare with the 12-year-old in Los Angeles, California. So in their agreement, Udoka is entitled to a reasonable visitation, taking into account the kid's schedule and concerns, but not interfering with his time with Udoka. I also believe Nia said in a recent interview that her son has not been dealing with this situation very well. So there's not just the whole support that she has to provide for him as, what she was doing already, but now the emotional support. Who knows, he might be even in therapy. So the parties will collaborate to facilitate the NBA coach's visitation. Udoka will provide, along with written notice and a plan for anticipated visit via email, at least 10 days beforehand. According to the agreement, Udoka will maintain their son's health and dental insurance, which is great because what we learned from our girl Taraji P. Henson as an actress, as a woman, as a black actress, all that stuff is expensive. So she needs this coin right now, although she makes a good amount of money, but still. All right? So Udoka will maintain their son's health and dental insurance, and he and Long will make decisions regarding the young lad's health, education, and welfare collaboratively. In cases of disagreement, Nia holds the authority to make decisions for him, will advance notice to her former partner, except for routine and emergency medical matters. And this is why it's necessary. I know some people are like, why we got to bring it to court? It's better, and this is what we're seeing with the whole Jeezy and Jeannie Mai situation. It's better to just bring it to court, iron out the details that both parties agree on through their attorneys, and say, well, this is what we agree on. Does that mean people are going to follow it? Not always. But at least in the court of law, you agreed to this. So if we have to go back to court, the judge will say, well, you agreed to this on this date. These are the stipulations. So the blast continues. It says, in the documents, Long requested that her former flame cover all attorney's fees related to the case, as he should. You cheated. Saying. The move promptly marked the initial stage of custody battle that could have involved discussions about child support. In fact, Udoka responded to her filing by issuing one of his seeking joint custody of their baby boy. The NBA coach requested shared physical and legal custody, including equal authority in essential decisions such as medical treatment, schooling, and religion. Udoka also indicated his willingness for visitation in the legal filing, suggesting a preference for the child to reside with Long for school-related reasons, with visitation during off days or summer breaks. Udoka's breakup with the Boys in the Hood actress garnered widespread attention due to the accusations of infidelity. As the blast already mentioned, the former basketball player faced termination from the Boston Celtics after engaging in an, quote, intimate and consensual relationship with a female member of the Celtics staff. In response, he issued a statement expressing remorse and accepting the team's decision while declaring, out of respect for everyone involved, I will have no further comment. Long subsequently shared the emotional toll on their son endured in the wake of the split, revealing that he continues to struggle with the situation. She expressed heartbreak over witnessing her son's distress, highlighting a particularly challenging moment when the Celtics organization made a, quote, very private situation public, prompting her to withdraw him from school on that day. She said, no one from the Celtics organization had even called to see if I'm okay, to see if my children are okay. It's very disappointing. Look, money is not what is necessarily important here, especially when raising a child, especially when the child is finding this whole situation challenging. However, money is necessary for children and for her child to live the same life that he has been living. And like I said, maybe that will also involve therapy. That has to be covered. However, Nia could have gotten more, but based off of what the Blast is reporting, we don't see exactly what Nia is making here. But to find out that Ime Udoka is making nearly $500,000 a month, he should pay. Look, he should pay. And he's lucky that they weren't married, because he probably would have been paying spousal support too. In the worst way. Especially if there was a prenup with an infidelity clause. Is that why they were engaged for so long? Did he not want to do that? Did she want to get married? Or maybe she didn't want to get married. Has Nia been married before? I know she has a son, but was she married before? And a lot of you said that long engagement was a red flag. I mean, the biggest red flag was the fact that he cheated with his coworker. But guys, I want to know your thoughts on the I guess this is sort of like the final report on this whole situation with Nia Long and Ime Udoka. We followed them through the whole revelation of this coming out, and now they've come to some sort of mutual agreement on how they're going to raise their child and child support. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll ask you. Follow my lead, just watch your shoes. Gotta turn the heat up to get this cool.